All right, it's nice to know that you are still there listening to Rock City 101.9 FM Citizens Forum. It's about 21 minutes down the hour of 9. And once again, we welcome you to the Citizens Forum segment on the show this Monday morning, last day of the fourth month, year 2018. Yes, many of you are counting down. We have just less than 9 months, 9 calendar months to that general elections. We are going to be localizing it to Ogun this morning because we'll be talking politics, political politicking as it were. Well, strong they remains. You want to say APC, PDP, even though people are expecting implosion and explosion in those political parties in a matter of weeks. That's when the primaries begins. The APC's World Congresses, which will herald their national convention, will begin this week. PDP itself, yes, still the main opposition party really here in Ogun State. But we are talking of a third force. That's what so many people are talking. The youths are getting together to find out how they can wrest power from the so-called elderly ones. And of course, Nigerians who said they've tasted PDP, they are not satisfied. They are tasting APC. It's neither also sweet for them and yearning for another political party. Well, one would have thought it would have been the natural inheritance of Labour Party, so to say. Tomorrow is the Workers' Day party that emerged, took the country by storm, had governors as members of the Senate and National Assembly. But today, even the ex-wild national chairman Tobi has dumped Labour for somewhere else. And here in Ogun State, we thought they would. In 2011, they created a big show, you may want to say, with Otoba Awosedo or Reverend Awosedo as a candidate. And one would think the party was going to come and stay and fight for their right. But today, a lot of people will ask, where is Labour Party? Who is actually the chairman of Labour Party in Ogun State? So many questions. Would they lose it to another third force? Why are people not looking at that so-called workers' party rather than shopping for a fresh political party? That's what we'll be looking at on Citizens Forum. Dele Ayodo is my name.
And I am Tobi, just like Dele said, we're looking at the activities and, of course, the issues surrounding the Labour Party leadership. And, of course, as it is a party that is, of course, fighting so many battles, not only external, but also internal. We have the two faces of the Labour Party in the studio. The Secretary of the Labour Party, Olaposi Oginni, is right here in the studio. And of course, the chairman of the Labour Party, Comrade Abayomi Arabambi, is also here in the studio. Well, just like Dele said, so many other parties are being touted as the third force that people should look at when it comes to the 2019 elections. And people will say, where exactly have we relegated the Labour Party to when we are supposed to be seeing the Labour Party as the alternative, which will have programs that should be very much good and, of course, acceptable by the labor force, especially the workers who are clamoring for a new minimum wage. And, of course, it should be pro-masses, pro the people in this era where it seems as if the representatives have abandoned the people. Let me start with you, Comrade Olaposi Oginni. You're welcome once again.
Good morning.
All right. First, let's start this way. Why exactly do you think the Labour Party is not being seen by people as a serious third force or alternative?
Thank you very much, Tobi. You see, it is not the people, it is the politicians who believe that the status quo must remain, especially those people in the PDP and the APC. The good people of Ogun State, they are looking forward to Labour Party as the alternative party, as the third force that will take everyone out of this political doldrum that we find ourselves. And if you look at the historical facts about Labour Party in Ogun State, we are the only opposition that have been taking the incumbent Senator Ebikuli Amosu to task on most of his activities. With due respect to him, he may have performed in a lot of other areas, but the areas that we know that as the real alternative, we have been providing a kind of solution and taking him to task. We took him to court on so many cases, on saying that he has done some roles that he never did, on taking some frivolous loans and a lot of other things like that. So because of this, we have won ourselves into the heart of the Ogun State electorate, and they are just waiting for Labour Party.
All right, Oginni, this is the voice of the people. We don't encourage people to try and hide under any figure. Today, in Ogun State, I'm sure our listener will respond. Sorry, this is for you, Chairman Arabambi. Today in Ogun State, a lot of people will tell you there are two political parties, functional, active political parties in Ogun State, PDP, APC. That's what a lot of people will tell you. And that Labour, yes, we remember what they did 2011, we remember what Labour did prior to the 2015 elections. But in Ogun State today, they say Labour has been sold. So who sold it and to who? Chairman.
Thank you very much. I think there's a misconception here between me and my friend. I think the Oginni Olaposi remain a factional secretary of Labour because he and some other individuals, took me to court after our Congress. I won't deny one fact that we've been together for a very long time, but for reason best known to him, we are very close. But probably to certain people beating the drum underwater while dancing on top of the water, he choose to go a different way. And even as we speak, we are before the federal court in Abeokuta. So that is the position of Labour Party in Ogun State now. Now to your question, nobody sold Labour Party to anybody. If people have proof about that, I think I would like some people to put it before the public opinion. But because we should not be acting on speculations, because even in law, the Supreme Court has made it very clear that you don't act on speculations. I have copies here. I'm going to read it out there. Even the part, the page, in the Supreme in the Nigerian Weekly Law Report. I'm going to read that there. We don't have speculation. You must come with facts and figure, about whatever you want to postulate before the general public.
All right, maybe the word sale or sold that I use is too strong for this discourse. Arabambi, you've just confirmed that there are two Labour parties in the state. And the story is that one is working for a candidate of the PDP, and the other one is working for another candidate who is believed to be one of the strong contenders or major contenders to the governorship race in 2019. So you may not have sold it in terms of buying and selling, what sale really means, but that the interest has now been divided between two aspirants to the position of the governorship in Ogun State.
But thank you, Dele. Probably if my friend, my brother will have maybe you want to align himself with you, but I'm not going to align myself, with your, what you don't postulate now, because it's a political party. It's about the people, it's about interest and from individuals. When we did our Congress, I was part of the Congress 2010, and also this one. Then at least I've been in the party for a very long time now. I resigned under Honorable Abiba Ajayi then as an SC when I joined the Labour Party in 2010. These are also facts. These are figures. Everybody is alive.
That I also know.
Yeah.
I know
So
that.
when I joined Labour Party then, and since then I've been there, and that working for PDP or working for any other person, I think political parties are are free to share ideas. Like I said, even Governor Moson is a friend of Labour Party. Otunbaro Ipasheda is a friend of Labour Party. Honorable Adebutu is a friend of Labour Party. Diana is a friend of Labour Party. Akinlade is a friend of Labour Party. Even Mr. Kansuraju, despite all opposition, is a friend of Labour Party. So if anybody now is saying that probably because you are doing one or two things, probably because you greet or you have one or two things to do, then they now construe that to mean you want to sell the party. But for the Labour Party in Ogun State, I am the chairman, and I have some fact and figure here.
Let's have Oginni's reaction
to back it up.
Thank you
So we
very
don't have
much.
to Labour Party.
Thank you very much. Arabambi has been my very close ally for years, and there are some things I've been telling him. If truly we love this party, you don't bring this kind of condition for fight onto the floor of the public.
It's in the domain
Now,
of the
even
public.
if it is the domain of the public, that is not exactly what we are here to discuss. Maybe because he has mentioned it, you know that I did the intro, I did not delve into that. But because he has said that I'm the factional secretary, I can say to him here that he's a factional chairman. And he should also take that. And now, the point now is this. The issue of the party being sold, with due respect, there's no any apology to the word that you used that the Labour Party was about to be sold to a particular candidate. What we said is this. If we want to have a Congress, does it matter if anybody is a friend of Labour Party that we need to take our Congress to the parlor and the sitting room of that person? Can't we have a neutral place? We have a state secretariat for that matter. Let us have our Congress there. Let us look neutral as may be. Let all our friends in different political parties associate with us and still have some dealings. That is our position. And that was why our Congress, the one that I led, came up at the state secretariat of the party. Now, the insulations that everybody include, I have not seen he may be having any relationship with Governor Ibukule Amosu. I have not seen Ibukule Amosu as a friend of Labour Party. So he has it, he may have the information. All I know about Ibukule Amosu and myself, we have never seen that, we have never met anywhere, we have never discussed Labour Party anywhere. But if he's talking about Akinlade, we've discussed Labour Party. You are talking about GNI, we have discussed Labour Party. You are talking about Sheda, I've attended this program openly, we have discussed Labour Party. If you are talking, even the so-called Laji Adebutu they are talking about, there are a lot of issues going on around. I've never met him as a person. I've never discussed Labour Party with him. I only got to know him. He sat down with me when we were in Abuja when he came to join Labour Party prior to 2015 election at our national secretariat in Abuja. And that was the head of it. We greet ourselves as friends and that's all. But to me, presently now, what we are saying is that in Labour Party of today, we have our people that under rain and sun, they have been part of that party. And as the secretary of the party for years, I know our people, I know those people that have stood by us during thick and thin. And I cannot say, because anybody is drinking anything, that we just need to pull them aside and bring some vanguard from any candidate and replace them. I will never take that, and I will never supply.
No, okay, that's not. You have said one of the graphs is that Arabambi took Labour to somebody's sitting room.
Yeah.
You stood with the secretariat, which is the official identity
of the party.
So today, your own faction, which of the candidates are you working for?
Thank you very much. I want to say it openly here that Labour Party is open. Labour Party in Ogun State, with the headquarters at Adato, is open to any interested candidate. What we are doing, we have been working. Last week, I was in what we are working is that we are having discussion with people to come and use the platform, and the platform is not reserved for a particular person.
Arabambi said that's good. Is that not part of the reason why the two of you are correct? Because you favor GNI. And he disagrees.
Okay,
with
Arabambi is here now, and this is an open truth. GNI is very, very close to the two of us. Because he's kind of an open-minded. We even saw him as a brother. People that knew what happened during the last Ileya, I was there. I did not go on stage with GNI. It was Arabambi and GNI that were dancing
this the Fuji Metro of Ogun State, yeah, the king of what is it? Alao, Baba Oko now. And there are a lot of dark strips. And to me, I want to say it here. Even the wife of GNI is more closer to Arabambi than I do. They talk more often. And as far as we are concerned, this issue that we are talking about is just about interest of even what to put it as for sale. If it's just the interest of money, if we truly want to have the interest of the party at that, there won't be any issue.
So to you, Arabambi have sold the party.
Exactly.
In quote now, because I don't have receipts.
In quote, and he's there.
Okay.
All right, Comrade Arabambi, over to you. Is it true that you sold the party, the Labour Party?
Well, I want to talk from the point of law now, and I want the people.
No, Arabambi, sorry, forget the word, the meaning, the dictionary meaning of the word sale.
Capital no.
Arabambi, please understand it. Forget the dictionary meaning of the word sale. I know there is no receipt issued or paper signed over
Labour
that.
Party remain under my leadership, and we do not have a candidate yet as I speak to you. But those that come, they will face primary. However emerge will be our governor's candidate.
Yeah, but your own faction already has a candidate you favored and you are working for.
Except anybody has a proof that I am saying, I am live in the studio.
That's what you just said.
You must bring the proof, because I have some. You can see I'm trying to check some paper. That was let me quickly respond to Oginni, on the point of law. Now,
are you a lawyer?
This is I have been in this for a very long time.
Okay, I just want
so to. I have not. Now, this is the constitution of Labour Party, to which he subscribed to which I subscribe to. Now, while I said it will be wrong for him to say I am the factional secretary, I have some proof here to prove to people of Ogun State that I am the authentic state chairman of the party. Now, our Article 9, Section 2 said every member, I'm going to give you a copy, every member shall fill a prescribed application form and pay membership fee of 50 naira. Every member shall be issued membership card. Now, they say every member shall renew his or membership card every 3 years by paying the prescribed fee. Every member. Only member who pay their monthly membership due at the rate prescribed shall be deemed to be a bona fide member of the party. Arrears of up to 6 months shall lead to forfeiture of membership of Labour. That's our constitution. Mr. Dele, you can have it. Now, after the Congress, Oginni, my friend, excused himself from the suit. This is the suit they took to Federal Court. You can see we have 3 plaintiffs.
Who took the suit to Federal?
Yeah, one Olabi, Ibrahim Babalola, and Sheikh Oloyede. Olabi claimed to be chairman, while the other people said they are member of local government executive. But as we speak today, Mr. Dele, if anybody will come here to lay claim, to being a director or a member of staff here, there must be an identity, that you will show. I think I'm correct. Now, this is my membership card. Please, which year it is? 2016. That's my membership card. Then, the people that went to court, please, this is their membership card. The one they filed before the judge by their lawyer. Please don't interrupt. You say this is 2014. Now, what does this mean? Nobody is saying they are not member before. But when you go against the rule of the constitution of the party, as I speak, Oginni does not have membership card of Labour Party now, as I speak. Until when even we did the Congress, if he has, he was supposed to have been here. But even look at the people, look at what they explained before the judge, 2014, and the constitution is very clear. If you don't renew your membership after 3 years, you have forfeited your membership. 2014 to 2014.
But sorry, who is to renew membership card? Is it the secretary or the chairman?
No, every member.
No, member cannot just renew.
No, you will pay to the national. It's there, the constitution. That's our constitution.
No, just explain the process.
Yeah, you will pay.
Because the secretary is the head of the secretariat.
National.
So if the secretary does not have the identity.
No.
Oginni does what you.
Excuse me. This card is not issued by the state. Look at signature here.
And even at that, who collates? Is it every member that will go to Abuja to get his ID card?
Very good. Now, look at the signature here. This signature was Anyan, whom you said are defected to another party. Look at it here, Mr. Dele. Then the former national secretary signed as secretary here. But look at mine. We have a new national chairman who signed mine and a new national secretary. But they came with their card in 2014. When you want to run for election, it is very clear. During the build-up, President Buhari went to collect nomination form. You don't run for election without, going for, pay for your nomination form. Now that the card they display before the court, it's definitely clear that they have ceased to be member of Labour Party. Was the reason why the national were the one that supervises my election. And the Supreme Court is also very clear on this, that the Supreme Court in Galadima versus, Ayodo say 2012, they said no court of law will presume or speculate on the extent of fact not played before it. As far as we are concerned, before the court, what they played before the court was that they are members and 14, but you cannot be above the constitution of Labour Party. Now that you refuse to renew your membership, they know the account they are supposed to pay to. We are all veterans in this thing. Even as we speak, Oginni refuses to be part of it.
If they were members in 2014, yes, their membership will expire in 2017.
2014.
No, they were members in 2014.
Yes.
Your constitution says you renew every 3 years.
It's,
that means till 2014 and plus 3.
No, it's 2016. No. You count 14, 15, 16, 17, yeah.
So that means till 2017, they are still members.
Yeah.
And this crisis began
2018 January.
Now, sir,
I'm not.
Please, I've given him enough time. Please, allow me to speak.
Let me see that. Please give me that position. Give me that position. Now, Article 9 also. I'm coming. Let me read. They said only, that is Article 9(3)(11). Said only fully registered and financially up-to-date member of the party shall have the right of 5 offices in the ward executive, local government executive, state executive council, and national working committee. Okay. Now, when you disobey the constitution of your party,
are you saying, in other words, are you saying that is what disqualifies?
That is what disqualifies all of them from ascribing themselves as member of Labour Party.
Hold on, Comrade Arabambi. Comrade Oginni, you've heard all that, yes.
Oh, yes.
Is it true that you do not have a renewed membership?
You have lost your membership.
Thank you very much. I want to say this to all Nigerians. If we are playing politics, there must be some sense of decorum and integrity. And what I'm bringing to table to all Nigerians here is integrity of facts and figures. I remain as the secretary of the party and the national chairman that came even to kickstart the process of this Congress. I was the one that brought him from Abuja. I did not even have enough money to bring him from Abuja. I borrowed the money from the person that is now my own chairman now, Olabi, who there are evidence of fact. He transmitted the money through First Bank transfer to Absalam, 101,001 naira to Absalam to come down to Lagos. When he came to Lagos, I hosted Absalam at Parkinson Hotel in Ikeja.
What was that 101,000 for?
For his transportation.
Okay.
The person that has seen that, and they paid to the party account, the Labour Party account. I have my something there. I will read out all the account to you. So we have all the records. Now, I want to say, if anybody has been feeding Arabambi with a lot of lies, I told him there are a lot of issues that went behind the scene that he may not even have known. When Salam came, Arabambi was not in the picture. He did not want to see Arabambi, because Arabambi claiming and laying claim to the chairmanship of Labour Party today was part of my own instrument and my endorsement in my own sitting room at Ota. That I told Bode Simeon that Arabambi is vibrant, that is in Abeokuta. Allow Arabambi to be acting as the chairman of the party, because we don't even have the luxury of funds to be running the party. And lots of activities happening in Abeokuta. I reside in Ota. You are in Nifo. And we are incapacitated with a lot of funding problems. So why can't we just allow Arabambi to act? And now, because it's in the state capital, Arabambi go and be acting as our chairman. And he was doing it perfectly well.
I don't put sentiment into things. He can do better than what Bode can do. When this man came from Abuja, Arabambi was not even aware. Bode was telling Arabambi a lot of lies. That the man stayed in a place, this and that. I said, what's the reason for all that? So when we came to a way,
it was this same Bode that paid the chairman's money, was it not?
No, he was the former chairman. Bode was the former chairman.
Okay.
No, this Owolabi happens now to. I did not even know Owolabi from Adam. I will tell you the story, how it is now. So when we were in Parkinson, and I will say it loud and clear now, this same Absalom, I want to say it without any word of saying, they saw people like them supposed not to be in politics because they are not sincere. This is our national chairman. He caused all this problem. He invited Boyega Nasiri Isaka, that is now in Lagos. This is Absalom. And Boyega Isaka was not even all that keen to come and see. He was on his way to, maybe there was a convention of PDP coming up in Abuja then. But I impressed it on him that our national chairman, if it is national chairman of APC or PDP, you still want, if he was only to say hi. So Boyega Isaka came just to greet him, and I and Bode, we escorted Boyega Isaka to just down to his car. Before we came back, this our national chairman struck a deal with Chief Owolabi, that Chief Owolabi is now going to lead the party in Ogun State. I'm saying it between myself and my God. When we came back with Bode, we just came and the man was telling us we were all shocked. How did this happen? With who? He said because Owolabi is more matured, this and that. So we organized. I was liaising with Arabambi as my highlight. That okay, please, the national chairman is coming to Abeokuta right now. Organize Iweroyin down for everything for the press conference. And we came. I rode in the same car with the national chairman for Abeokuta here. When we got to Abeokuta, this Arabambi sitting. Arabambi saw the language of Bode Simeon and other people that maybe there are some issues. And he told me, and Honorable Aroye is still alive, that they want to disrupt that program. This is Arabambi.
Arabambi was planning
yes, that this program, I tell Arabambi, cool down, my friend. I'm in charge. There's nothing that will happen here. Let us address and kickstart the Congress's progress. Let him announce that the Congress has been kickstarted, and then I and you will go back to the drawing board. So I cool him down. Aroye was saying, if this kind of thing would have said,
sorry, which of the Aroye?
Honorable Aroye. Yes. Okay. Now, at the end of the day, I cooled the two of them down, and then we did that conference successfully. And at that conference,
Is Honorable Aroye a member of the party?
he is a member because he even contested in the last election, but he is never even an officer. They are giving him a lot of respect as an elderly person among us. So I said, yes. Now, to tell you this, when we now, at that forum, something happened, which I told Arabambi to just, it was Arabambi that wrote for the MC, the nomenclature of everybody, and other things. He comes and said, go ahead. The speech read by Mr. Chairman, I dictated it to Arabambi on phone. You can see the kind of synergy. I was dictating because I was so late. He said I should send it by something. I said, okay, just take your phone. And he did it perfectly well. Even the address read by Absalom. Now, I now told him, look, my friend, there is no cause for alarm here. Let us do whatever you want. That one was done. And Absalom now said before he read this, it's a point of correction, that we introduced Arabambi as the acting chairman, that he's not aware that Arabambi is only aware of Bode and Oginni and this and that. Arabambi wanted to say, cool down. When we now got to the hotel room, I deliberately, because of this person, you know, anything you want to do in life, do it with integrity and with sincerity. I have the audacity and the power to take back the national chairman to Lagos on that night, if I really want to make sure that I shut door against him. But I told him, go and look for an hotel in Abeokuta. When we come, he was the one that looked for the hotel. When we go back to the hotel, he has the right and the opportunity to talk to the national chairman. That things are not, because that one thought that he was working for Omotosho that was trying to unseat him. He said this and not, and he even did a lot of mistakes.
Because Arabambi was working for
because Arabambi congratulated Omotosho on Facebook. So, and because of that, I just go down and say, okay, talk to him. They talk, they discuss, and not of other things. Now, what happened after that discussion? I think because Arabambi has his own agenda unknown to me, I was placing everything we did with Boyega Isaka were open with Aroye, with Arabambi, with everybody. Every one of us were begging GNI to come to Labour Party and declare. This is the same city. So, but they have their own other agenda. which I didn't know. So when the man now came and they now saw that maybe the man is in need of money, this and that, they have to move very swiftly and with a kind of a fair speed, and they cajole the person, and before we know, money started, billions started rolling. So, and as the millions started rolling, the man that you are able to even send 100,000 for transport to come, and is now having access to 6.8 million and some other things. The man just started talking Latin, started talking another language. But I still remain myself. I said, look, even if Adebutu is coming to be a friend of the party, we cannot have our Congress in parking hotel that belongs to him. We need to do this thing in a neutral place. We even need to let the public know that we are decorum and we are serious for what we are doing. If you are telling people now that anybody that comes to Labour Party under your watch, we have a level playground, you are not being sincere. The sincerity is that if you lie too much to a particular person and you allow people to know that this person is your sponsor, the one that is behind all of your action, who will come and trade with you on that side that is already fait accompli. So what I'm saying here is that as good as Labour Party is, what we are fighting for is that Labour Party should be an open, free playing ground for everybody. Now, everybody, excuse me, Tobi, when we did the last in pre-2015, it was at this same at that time that GNI came, that Akinlade came, that about 7 House of Assembly members, Adebeson, Adija, and all of them were there. And that is no man's place.
But is it not ironic when you talk about your party being a third force and a force to reckon with when it comes to politics and what's to come in 2019? And you place that side by side with the fact that those names that you've been mentioning, Honorable Adebutu, Gwegano Sirisaka, they are members of other political parties. Honorable Adebutu, for example, is a honorable member of the House of Representatives on the platform of the PDP. And he was here, and when we asked him, he said he remains a member of that party, and he does not belong to your party. So now, what you're saying may be strange to him. You may have your fact, but at the same time, Gwegano Saka remains a member of the PDP unless he says otherwise, because he has also said that here. Now, is that not an indictment?
No.
That you keep poaching, you are begging them to come. Is it that you?
Tobi, let me say this clearly. No, let me say this. If Honorable Adebutu came here to tell you that he's being economical with the truth, as far back as 2000 and
he was a member of Labour.
Today, most of them.
He was a member of
Labour. Now, the point is this. He is unaware of the problem he's facing in PDP. The facts is even open. He wanted a kind of an alternative. We should be Labour Party, rather. But what I'm arguing, and my take with him as a person is that he's not doing it right. The party is open to everybody to come. It's not a secret affair. It should be an open thing. If you want to have any dealing with political, let their officers sit down, then let them tell you their stakes and other things. In political party management, we always have this kind of coalition.
Okay, let's say, Brother Arabambi, why do you think it should be a secret thing without letting your friend and secretary know about all this movement?
No, like I said, Oginni is not the secretary of Labour in Ogun State. Now,
earlier you said factional secretary.
Yes, they just have their way of running their affairs. But you see, Mr. Dele, like I said, I will always speak about what they presented before the court. This suit was filed on March, and we did our Congress.
We are not in court here.
Please,
what you are saying is evil.
Please, I did not interrupt you.
I want to say, bringing in the issue of court here doesn't make any sense.
Hold it.
Let the judge take up the judgment. Is it there that you are
not talking about it?
No,
what is it talking about now?
I'm coming.
So we are not discussing the
I'm coming.
suit at all.
When somebody said he has facts, and you not play those facts before the court, it is utter nonsense. If somebody come to claim your house, and you go before a judge, and you didn't even have receipt of or purchase, you don't have survey, and you only be writing about that you are the owner of this building, my dear brother, you don't know what you are saying. Now, why I am making reference to this thing is that they are not member of the party, and I've just shown you that they are parading membership card of 2013, That should suffice you and Ogun State people that Oginni Olaposi and his cohort are not member of the party.
Okay, what I'm saying is,
I did not interrupt you. I did not interrupt you. He spoke for 9 minutes. No.
This is not. Wait. This is not. Is it going to be? Are you the judge here? He told you to cut and unable to another people. So you be what is the issue?
Yes, we have to.
What is this?
We have to take the break for
I
the
Come
99
back.
Yes.
I'm sure that you, both of you, will still be in one piece after the news. Will still be here, and of course, the show will continue till 11. All right, just stay tuned. Esteemed listeners, you can start sending your short code messages 32120. Type rock in the space, type your message, include your name, and send to the short code. I know you have questions bugging your mind. Send to the short code. The Twitter handle is also available at Roxy. We'll be back. Stay close.
All right, thanks for still being there. Citizens Forum on Rock City 101.9 FM this Monday edition, the last day for the month of April. We are actually looking at the third first political party. Why can't we have the Labour Party, which is one of the old and existing really political party here in Ogun State? So we are discussing political party politics in Ogun State that dovetail into the crisis in that party itself. Again, here in Ogun State, the Labour Party, and we have two of the faces of Labour Party in Ogun State, Comrade Abayomi Arabambi and Comrade Olaposi Oginni, whatever their offices are. I don't want to be involved in that argument for now, but quickly, it's important, gentlemen, to let me say that this is not a court. This is not a law court, so we will run away from any issue that will be seen as subjudicial to what we are saying. So we're just looking at the under events, as it were, in your party, Labour Party. All right, Arabambi, let's start from you. Let's get your reaction to those positions of Oginni on events, how the national chairman undercut and undermined the party in the state.
Thank you very much. Actually, at no point in time did the national chairman, took off for granted in Ogun State. And like I said, you must play your part before the public, before they can comment. But when you talk about speculations, I don't believe speculation at all, in our political history. I will start from where he stopped. He do talk about one normal talk show, that I correlated the man here and there. But here is a letter, please, from the INEC, Mr. Dele. Here's a letter from the INEC. It's just a short letter confirming Absalam as the national chairman of Labour Party. That is the head of the information, the company secretary. That's the secretary.
Why did you congratulate another person?
No, that's why I said you don't act on speculations. You see, I as the chairman, you can see the letter was written to Abalefa Shanu, the advocate. Because I said they should have write a letter to INEC about the man parading himself as an impostor. And thank God, here is a letter. Because that's why I said I deal with fact. I don't just get around to pick information that you cannot sustain with fact and figure. That is one. Number two, my Congress produced me in another school. The secretary now is Otoba Akemi Jackson. Who came to inaugurate us? It was Absalam Abdulsalam that came to Abeokuta to inaugurate us. Now I'm going to say.
But he just said the same that Abdulsalam publicly denied you at the event in Iwero.
You said?
The event in Iwero.
That is speculation. I have my congratulating letter here.
From Abdulsalam?
Yes, from the National Committee, when I emerged as the state chairman of the party. This letter was written on my behalf of the state executive to INEC so that that man, at least law can take care of Omotoso who apparently as a national chairman, so that people will not be willing to go and be paying money to him to run for election. Now, who are the people that came to supervise our Congress? Ogun State INEC, they were there. The head of monitoring of Ogun State INEC, Alhaji Ahmed, is in the office there. He supervises.
Sorry, there's no Ogun State INEC.
The INEC in Ogun State. Okay. Yeah, they were the one that came to supervise Congress. And under our constitution, a state officer how can you say President Buhari to conduct the election by himself? No, there is an election empire who will come and conduct that election. And who is that? The NWC delegated someone, we also have it here, that came to supervise that election. He has a valid letter from the NWC. He came, that was the national legal advisor. And after that, the national chairman came to inaugurate our school. Now, about the venue, it is very funny. PDP did their own in Baba Sojo Hotel. Does that mean they are member of which party, or is Baba Sojo a member of PDP? The answer is capital no. When ACN want to do their convention the other day, they went to where? They went to a stadium. It builds on you to look for convenient places, and we have also a valid letter here.
Why did you abandon the party secretary?
It is not compulsory. There is no law that says this is where you want.
I agree. I know, but this is supposed to be the secretariat of the party.
Yeah, there is no law that says you go and do your.
I know it's true.
We have to abandon. Let me tell you why it is not safe. For 2 years, all of you know in this Ogun State, we have been on the neck of this administration of Secretary Bukola Emerson. And that is why we say we are thoughtful, because that is exactly what I felt we should talk about here. We have been able to stand on the side of the masses. A lot of things that even gone underground between us and even the ruling party. We've been able to fight, for the workforce. The road that they are doing, all those dubious bridges and co, 1.something billion, we've been able to tackle Governor Amoso constructively, about all those malgovernance. In Nigeria today, we have 6 cases against National Assembly in Abuja, against Ogun State and National Assembly. We have one against the Mandate Office. I have their letter here about the status of debt by this administration. We have taken Ogun State government to court, that's Labour Party, about the refund of 223 billion. They said they want to take for federal road they claim to have completed. So this is the reason why Labour Party is a third force in Ogun State, and by the grace of God, Governor also will hand over to us, because he knew the masses.
We are not campaigning.
He knew the masses. The masses are.
We will hand over to you when
the people
you are shopping and begging people for.
No, I did not say that. And let me also
secretary said so.
Let me also comment on that. As far as we are concerned, if Senator Solomon Yayi, if Akinade, if DNI, if I'm able to today safeguard the intention to come to the Labour Party, they will come and face primary. But as far as I'm concerned, we do not have any special relationship. I am permitted by law to look for my convenience. So when we want to do Congress, we approach there. Parking run by Radisson was not owned by anybody. I want to correct that impression. It was owned by Baba Keshinti Adebutu. That is the owner. So for a son to be using a plate, and for you also to go there to say, okay, you want to rent a plate, we pay for the plate. We don't have any relationship with Honorable Adebutu. He's not a member. He's not a financier. We don't have a relationship with with GNI. He's not a financier. He's not a member. We don't have any special one with Moyani. He's not a financier. He's not a member. Due to Akenade, but all of them are free. So I don't want the people of Busen to know that Oginnis here seem to be confused.
Comrade Abayomi, these 3 people that you mentioned, have they at any point in time indicated interest to vie for the governorship ticket of your party?
That is the secret that we will not keep open now. You see,
right.
Consultations are going on. Consultations are going on.
I'm sure we would like to throw open the studio lines and also other forms of communication on this platform. You can reach out to us. Don't forget about the short code 32120. All you have to do is to type rock, leave a space, type your message, include your name, and send to 32120. You can also reach us via social media channels. That is on Twitter at Rock City FM and on Facebook, Rock City FM 101.9. And the numbers to call remain 0809-868-7344, 09-146-9670. Remember the rules. If you're calling, you have to turn down the volume on your radio set, give us your full name and then tell us where you're calling from and go straight to the point. No attack on personalities. Don't come up with claims so you cannot substantiate, and please don't attack the guest in the studio. You can criticize them, you can disagree with them, but don't call them names. Thank you very much. We have our first caller on the line.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, gentlemen in the cubicle. My name is George.
We are in the studio, not in the cubicle.
Good morning. My name is Abayomi. I want to give you, I want to commend you for the doing. The ombudsman job you are doing. This is just a dry rehearsal of what to expect when national campaign comes into the stream. To bring back from both parties, fortunately we have about 30-something parties in Nigeria, and many of them will come on that to be throwing stones at one another. What they are doing is good. It's just to inform you that this is a giant matter of what to see when the actual campaign comes on board.
Thank you, sir.
What you are doing.
Thank you too, sir.
Nigeria.
All right, thank you. 08098687344. Somebody there, good morning. Hello, sir, good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Mr. Arabambi, good morning.
Good morning.
You see, what you are doing today shows to us that yes, we need a third force in political parties like yours. I'm Tobi from Abeokuta. When we have people that have the inner strength to take care like this, you cannot, definitely you may have some kind of differences. You can sort that one out. It's given to people to have differences. There's no doubt that both of you have agitations, lots of revelations now coming up, but we don't need that. Despite the investigative analysis, Dele has put you through. I want to give it to Dele too. This coming 2019 election, I think we need a political party like yours, who is going to be favored by the new breed that is coming up now, because we know that you have the youth in your hands, and we can give it to the youth now, no more to the old campaign. But I just want to ask that please do away with all foreign elements for now. Go back, settle your scores, and then sit back and probably iron out things together. We are giving it to you, Labour Party, or any accord, or any other political party in accord, or UPN, whatever, aside APC or PDP. We are fed up with PDP, we are fed up with APC, and it is written that the product of truth is true freedom. Are you with me, sir?
Yes.
And we'll be glad to have you.
All right, thank you, sir. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Let's take calls, and then we go to the short code, messages, and the tweets. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Dele. Good morning, Tobi.
Good morning.
Good morning, editors in the house. My name is Dr. Nko from Ashero State. And Dele, thank you very much for bringing those two people to the studio. Bringing Labour Party to the studio. People in Ogun State can now listen and know where to go. But if I don't want to discuss on what they have done, watching their dirty linen. What I'm saying, we are talking of third force. We have heard it even in the 2015 election. Oh, the other people are coming out. And at the end of the day, when the tire touches the rubber, touches the road, you know what? It's only the party that will come out. If you forget about all these things, APC and PDP. We have heard it before. Oh, they go to fire brimstone. Oh, Nigeria is deciding factor. Not deciding anything. It's going to be APC or PDP. Let me come to Labour Party. Perhaps those my two friends in the studio don't know what they have done. They have succeeded in destroying that party. If anybody had party, I wish they could hear what they were saying. I don't understand it. I cannot understand why men, adults, can come to the studio and destroy the party they have left to them. If they don't know, they have destroyed their party. They are not correct. There's no secretary. There's no. You don't talk like that. If some women under polygamous who are struggling. You don't talk like that as a political party for goodness sake. You should have analyzed before coming. Look, I feel very insulted. I feel denigrated by this is not the political party in Nigeria. It is dreadful. If you don't know, let us tell you the truth. Look, you are very Labour Party. And he said, what is that for? That was Nibo in Ogun State. No way. Sorry. Thank you very much.
Okay. All right, thank you very much for your contribution. Let's take one more call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Dele. Good morning, Tobi.
Good morning.
My name is Honorable Lanre Jaji. I'm calling from the Parliament in Abeokuta.
Okay.
I want to speak to Arabambi and Labour Party. This is what I expected the people to be doing and the issue to really give a very strong, opposition to the ruling government. But notwithstanding, I want them to go and put their houses in order so that they can not have a better program. I mean, there's nothing bad about what they are doing. But they don't have to be that for something, in their criticism of any government, which is very out. And so let's go over there. God bless Nigeria, my country. Honorable Larry, my name. Thanks for having me.
All right, thank you. Let's quickly have your reactions to that first set of calls before we go to messages and tweets. Let's start with you, Comrade.
Yeah, thank you very much, and I want to thank the callers and if everybody, those people that started with us, it is part of my own Arabic. We used to tell Arabambi all this when we were still together. When things are fun, we are talking about a party. I'm not even the invitation to this program was not to come and discuss what is undercurrent of Labour Party problem. There is no any association where you have people that there won't be a lot of issues to iron out. Even in the family, you still have differences. So to me, I believe that Labour Party will still come out very strongly, and we are ready to make sure that all our efforts in the past, like I said it and somebody posted on it, I and Arabambi were the one that went to the NSC to even let them know that you are the owner of this party. And thank God that the NSCs, they are aware of this now. Tomorrow is Workers' Day. There are a lot of meetings that is going to come up in Abuja. In a few hours' time, I'll be in Abuja on this Labour Party issue with NSC. And if we are doing that, we want all the workers and everybody to know that they are not having the best in Nigeria. What we are having in the states and even at the federal level is not the best for this country. And that is even what's supposed to be the focus of a party like ours. Individual pecuniary gains and other things should be put out. But if we want to be truly a statesman, this opportunity we are having is God. We have millions of people even in the state. We have millions of people. And for you to be a leader, there must be a kind of a character that one needed to possess and even carry it. And we want to say, even to a lot of people that are tired of APC, that are tired of PDP, that we are very sorry and we are going back home. I want to tell other political parties that we even need to come together as a form of coalition to make sure that we give Nigeria the best.
So I need you to clarify this. You said the NFC members of the Labour Party, but we have the immediate past chairman of TUC as a member of Amosu's cabinet. So
that is personality. You know, when you have a government in power and the government does not want to have it may have a kind of personal relationship with the excellency of Amosu. I don't even know the person. But what we are saying is that if you look at the constitution of our party that we put here, the NSC, they are even the original owner of Labour Party.
Yeah, but
Labour Party, they have never, I said, when Awad Umar was even the national president, I and this Arabambi sitting down there, we went to Abuja. Some people, they don't know the kind of character that we are made of. We went to Abuja to Pascal Bafia's house to make sure that we put it into the NSC that this party belongs to you.
No,
and right now, what we are doing now is that the NSC, even other Ayuba Wahaba, we have tried to come out with what we call political commission. And there are a lot of things going on the reformation of the party.
No, let's talk about
now that of Ogun State. Presently, what we are trying to do now is that there is going to be a national meeting coming up this week in Abuja, and then at that meeting, it will now settle down to all the states. And what we are saying is that the workers, they should know that their natural habitat is Labour Party.
But they are not seeing it that way.
We are going to start.
Evidences is that they prefer to go for these two other political
That was in the past. That was in the past.
The new last election.
The movement that will come up, that you start to see from this May, you will start to see a kind of a synergy and working relationship between Labour Party and this other.
Arabambi, before we take the next call, obviously there is a sharp, deep division right now in the Labour Party, which the two of you are harrow heads. Like I said, general election, the first poll is less than 9 months as we speak, and in the next weeks, full open political activities will begin. This your division revolves around candidates who have aspiration to rule this state and they have not dropped it. So how are you going to swim this river?
But before I answer
swim in this river.
Yeah, before I answer that, let me comment on Dr. Nkom saying we have denigrated political party. I think on the issue of third force, if there's any party or government that has denigrated the people, it is their own government. Because I want to say with fact and figure here that we have 1,500 primary school in Ogun State and we have 500 secondary 1,500 primary school in Ogun State. You can Google it, Ministry of Education. Then we have 500 secondary school in Ogun State. None of them have been renovated as we speak. Rather, the man who is claiming that there is no third force, they went and constructed model college at the cost of 2.3 billion. And today, just one that is even functioning, there is no pupil there. You can go to Akemola own.
There are pupils, but not many.
Even the rest 19, if you go there, maybe if you want to do fish pond or you want to rear snake, or you can even see a lot of animals in order. Yet they could not even do that, and they said there is no third force. We were the ones that were able to expose them on that. In Ogun State, we have free education from Baba Onabanjo. My father was a member of the assembly. They were the ones that started it, but today it has been cancelled, by this administration, and that is why there is also a need for third force. Gratuity has not been paid. The workers are solely behind us. You are right when you say they were with them 2015, but it's not going to be so in the next administration. Ogun State government today, through the National Assembly, they acted, like a military command, whereby workers' deduction were taken by the government, and you claim that you are using this money for road construction. Workers even wanted to pull out, but our assembly under Speaker Suraju, I don't know what really happened. They just made some form of decree 4 section something, and they said, a worker cannot pull out of cooperative, and that's why today all of them
to be fair to that was not done.
I have letter. You are the one that said
that was not done in the administration of that's what I did.
You said
no,
it was them.
The deduction.
It was them.
No.
Then I have a letter I'm going to show you. Then the bailout fund, how much were they paid? Ogun State received 75 billion from President Muhammadu Buhari. The man really tried for them, but they talk about they want to pay gratuity, they want to pay pension, they want to pay salary and that. But up to today, they did not utilize that money. They went to be constructing road at 1.92 billion, whereas Abuja, Jurabaka is constructing road for federal government at 1.6 billion. Ogun State is doing their own.
The terrain.
No, our terrain will be different. Thank you, Mr. Tobi. Then, the debt profile of Ogun State, we took DMO to court and they gave us the figure of the debt. As of today, December, Ogun State is 430 billion. We keep saying it. And I've challenged the government. I hope they will challenge us in court, but they knew we had that figure because we met there. When we told people to call, they gave us the document and we withdrew against the DMO. That. There have been no employment in Ogun State, no level 7. Go to the teacher. That's why you see, an English teacher teaching chemistry. Ogun State now we have plummeted from number 3 to number 28 in WAEC. What is our position? Google it now. Who came first? Who came second? Who came third? This administration has destroyed our governance. And again, we wrote to the assembly that we needed a copy of the budget. But do you know the result they gave us? I have the official letter here from the clerk. They said assembly members don't have copies of budget, but the Attorney General of Ogun State have budget. That means this is where we are.
Let's have some of the reactions. We have a short code and tweets. We have a backlog here already. Abdurrashid Akela sent in this message. Which party is the Labour Party? How many councillors and local chairmen do they have? Let them tell us what they have for us instead. All right, this one says, good morning, everyone in the house and the listeners of this program. My name is Ayodo from Elega at Belgota North. Sir, any political party coming on radio or television should come and tell us what the party have for us. Anybody that comes on there criticizing or insulting has nothing to offer us. I don't have much to say than to beg both of the gentlemen in the studio to please reunite for the sake of the party. That is Pius from Shajet. Comrade Abayomi, can you please stop roughing papers?
Please.
Ikechukwu Lisa says, Comrade Abayomi, for you to be going around asking people to come and pick the party's ticket ahead of 2019, is that not an indication that the party is dead? Because no serious political party will do such. For that reason, I see the Labour Party as a political gang and not a political party. But I think that the best thing is for the political group to collapse and join the main political parties rather than all this comedy. All right, that's Okechukwu Lisa. Okechukwu Lisa once again says, Comrade Arabambi, you cannot make peace without fighting a war. So I urge you to wake up and do the needful before your party sings. Okay, that's Okechukwu Lisa. More short code messages loading. Let's quickly take the tweets. Professor Gola A says, why are you wasting, Dele and Tobi, why are you wasting resources and our precious time discussing confused groups called Labour Party? Enough, please. Okay, that's your own opinion. Professor Gola A. James Ajibale says, guest to the house, how do you think you can wrestle power from the incumbent when your house is in disarray? And why is it difficult to settle your scores? That's another opinion from James Ajibale. Oriyomi Olaileye says, Ogun politics is under siege. You can imagine one-time friends now washing their dirty linen in public. Definitely this cannot be because of the masses, but the pockets. Which way Nigeria? Akorede Camille says, Ogun Labour Party brouhaha is like when a persuasion is achieved by the speaker's personal character. The speech will be so spoken as to make us think him credible, but then he's not. The politicians in the studio haven't given us any reason to believe in them or their party. Babs Olamide Ogundimu says, the Labour Party being a third force, absolutely no. With the uncouth conduct of the gentlemen, I doubt their readiness to be the third force they are claiming to be. They should first go and settle their party's internal crisis first. I don't see any third force emerging from this party anytime soon. Too much of crisis within the ranks, and like many of them have cause to settle with each other. I believe in politics that is liable political party is fully and more readily than a crisis reading party. Okay, I think you meant a viable political party, you wanted to say. Akinde Ebenezer says it's a pity those parties that are supposed to be an opposition are confused and are nowhere to be found. As for me, I'm presently in Nigeria, we don't have the opposition. Too bad, what a pity, what a pity. There is need for formidable and vibrant opposition. Akwede Camille is asking this question. As we speak, I want to ask which faction of the party is authentic. That's for the court to decide. Akwede Camille. Bora Paul says it is obvious Arabambi is a tool to destroy the party. He should not become the Alimodi Sharif of the Labour Party in Ogun State. I want to appreciate the presenters for a good investigative questioning. God bless Roxanne. God bless you too. Yemi Da Vinci says, today's episode has been explosive. The only thing more explosive that I can think of is the implosions of the so-called internal democracy in our political parties. Nigerian politicians are the worst kind of politicians in the world, in my opinion, because they play politics for self-aggrandizement and not to better the lives of Nigerians. That is why no true third force has emerged, because A to Z, same level. All right, Yemi Da Vinci once again. On the strength of our presentation this morning, I'll say Comrade Oginni is morally superior, but Comrade Arabambi...
Sorry, we are not passing judgment on character.
Okay,
Thank you.
Yemi Da Vinci says if Labour Party wins the 2019 Ogun governorship election, he says how they'll be bickering over allocation of resources and commissioners' nomination. Yemi Da Vinci once again, if the Labour Party has an overriding ideology, these issues will have been resolved. What is your ideology? Tell us. Kayode Shoyinka says if a small party as Labour Party in Ogun State cannot fix its ship, then I think people should just sit back and watch the polls on TV. Suraka Abiodun says it is true that there is no way you will have a gathering of people without issues to be ironed out. Try and make amends and put your house in order for possible alignment and realignment with other political parties to take over the mantle of leadership in Nigeria. Oshumewa Fatai says, I hope and pray that those voted no in the morning during quick takes listen to this program. Maybe this will allude them the opportunity to know that governance in Nigeria is a spiritual war. All the argument here borders on money, highest bidder. James Ajibale says, a house divided against itself cannot stand. Labour Party should forget 2019. Please go and settle your house and come 2023. Maybe we'll consider you. Suraka Ayodo says, for those who question for what they intend to achieve, it is not a campaign forum and people should be guided. He's making good points as far as I am concerned. The debt profile, cancellation of free education, wasted of money and model schools while neglecting old ones. These are valid points made by Comrade Arabambi. All right, that's Suraka Ayodo's opinion. You want to react to this?
Yeah, before then, quickly, sorry, for these two questions for the two of you. The first one is, what will make these two friends work together again?
Yeah, I think it is sincerity of purpose, and then playing all our cards on the table, and then having the interests of the electorate at that time. We should look at all what the people are saying over there. It's a pity that Labour Party is in this kind of mess. But I still think when you have a kind of a society of people or whatever, there's need for a lot of disagreement. But what we believe is that there's still also a need for us to work it out. Because we hold the populace, we hold the people a duty to provide a lead, and even a lot of candidates now are looking for viable platform, third force, because they know that the APC and the PDP, they have failed, and then they are looking for third force to take us out of this road.
What will make these two friends work together once more?
Well, just adhering to the constitution of the party. That's one. Number two, we must also respect, our political sagacity. When we do that, I think everybody will know where exactly it belongs. Number three, and the question of sincerity. I think I need to quickly point out some issues here. There are some of my friends there. I know them, but I won't say which party they belong to. They talk about the internal squabbles. I think we have more in the APC also. We have in PDP. Ours is just like a drop, of water in the ocean. We have had people, even despite the fact that I said the president is not corrupt. I said it here, but he has a lot of people. That's President Buhari, but he has a lot of people around him. Like the issue of even the petrol aircraft purchase, you know what was happening. We have people that uses the computer to cut grass. It was in this APC, and yet some Professor Bola said we are confused. I know him. I know which party belong to, but if we are confused, I think we should thank God that we are confused, that we are asking the government to pay a contribution they took from the workers. I think we are confused, we are happy because we are asking the government to go and renovate secondary school. Our children are learning with snakes and reptiles, and yet this government did not even care to look at their side. We are confused and we are happy because we are asking the government that they should stop the debt they are piling up. They should stop demolishing people's houses, and they claim they are paying compensation and they are not paying any. One example I'm going to give, which you can Google there, was the one commissioner said they paid $8 billion between that Enugada. Commissioner David said they paid $8 billion for God's sake. If you have $8 billion to pay a compensation within 2 days, but you do not have money to lay asphalt, so that means the hallmark of that administration is deceit. And this is what we've been explaining to the people, and that is why we are the third force.
We are looking at the time too. We are looking at the other question is if that's reacting to one of the tweets that came in. Again, for the two of you, how do you convince those who believe this is about the highest bidder of
No, it's not about the highest bidder. Like I said, it is just a misconception that people are reading meanings to what we are saying. It's not about highest bidder. Like I said we are the one that have been fighting on the side of the masses.
No, you said that.
Yeah, so
people have also said
no, that is
when you call all these names that are
no, when you call names, okay,
Mr.
Dele, let me tell you. Do you know the executive council of President Buhari were made up of 70% of PDP? What do they have to say to that? Who is the Senate president, for God's sake? Who is the Senate president? Who is the speaker? Last one, do you know he left PDP some 3 months to election What about Dogara? What about the governor of Sokoto State? All of them, look at all the ministers, Udoma, from Tagiwa, the man that lost against governor of Akwa Ibom in the Senate, 39, all of them ran to APC. And what are people saying? People are free. I will maintain it. If they call that IABIDA, then that's a gross misinformation. Anybody that want to run for elective office can come to any political party. But what I'm saying is that there are no automatic tickets. You will come first primary, and when you emerge, you become that party candidate.
Thank you very much, Arabambi. I think the misconception by people is that what we are saying is that anybody is free to come to the party, but the party is not for sale. We are saying that it's not for highest bidder. That is even our language. If we say that Labour Party is not for sale, that means that not the person the money back, or you think you have the money, you can bamboozle and overrun them. If it is a party that is for sale, we are very good friends. You won't see us fighting. We are fighting on issues. We are fighting on principle. If it is issue of money, we can share money and everybody will go.
But when the proportionate of
no, it's not proportionate. There's no way. No. It's not issue of. I told you I've never met Adebuto and sit down one-on-one with him. I have, as people have been calling me, let's have a meeting with him. I didn't. The point is this: when this is one of our policies, and he should say it even to his followers that is there. When we are operating together, anybody is talking to, I won't talk to that person because it's a mutual trust. So it's not even, they don't know the character of people they are talking about. One of these Adebuto guys just posted something, and I told him this, and I want to say this open and clear. I said, if one is privileged in life to have your child sitting down at Lakeside School in Seattle with even the son or the daughter of the gate in the same class, you should be grateful to God. So trust person may not have a price. So they don't know the kind of people they are talking to. We here, what we are discussing here is matter of principle. It's matter of ideology. We disagree on principle that, okay, this is how until almost 12 hours, or let me say 4 or 5 hours to our Congress, we are still talking that, okay, where is going to be the venue? I insisted, and I believe that it should happen at our state secretariat. That was the pain of the major issue. So people outside there is not issue about money. I've never come to Adebuto to have for anything.
So it's not about who you want to took Labour to. And
no. What we are saying is that we want Labour to be as open as possible to people outside. You know, politics is about perception. When people perceive that, okay, you have took your party to the bedroom of a particular person, how are they going to feel the party? That is my own thinking, and that's the thinking of some of my own group. And that is what we disagree about. So it is not issue about the sharing of any money or whatever formula. It is about principle. And
let's pick a few calls, about 3. Check the messages and we'll be wrapping up. Thank you. Calls. Okay, you can try again. That's a drop down.
Hello, good morning.
Morning, sir. All right.
I want to greet the gentleman in the house, but I want to say that you should know that people are intelligent. Whatever they are putting on the air, people have in mind that people will interpret it either positively or negatively. But with the look of things, if you have the Labour Party needs to do a lot of things to assure us that they are there to salvage the whole situation. With what has happened among you, between you, it has not shown that you have anything to offer us to salvage the whole situation. It's not about criticism. It's not about then it's about checking what somebody has done. It's about what you have to offer us. I'll give all that comfort. I'll even follow you. You will definitely get to the promised land. I think you need to put your house in order, whatever the case may be. Whatever you want to use to defend yourself, it's not necessary now, because what has been displayed on the air has shown that there's a problem, and you are castigating others have problems. That is why we are where we are today. You need to put your house in order for us to get assurance that we can follow you. Otherwise, the same thing, you are not different from other political groups that are taking again. So thank you. Good morning.
0809868744. Next call.
Hello, good morning.
Thank you, sir.
I am Comrade and Senior Citizen Emo from Ayodo.
Thank you.
I have to appreciate the two gentlemen in the house yes, the thing they every agency for that not go well for the party. What are the people who are looking for the party that will take us to the promised land, like the Labour Party? It is thing that they are not for. If they are coordinated, they will have moved all workers in the state and elsewhere together. You have to commit this argument of what I do or application and counter application will not actually help you. I am happy to hear that they have actually get into the doctrines of cooperatives. Actually, the state government will refuse that nobody should actually opt out of cooperative side, and yet their money are not being given to them. I'm happy about the model schools being constructed and what have you. I think if they have to people know that they are doing it, you are appear on pages of people, and then they should put another with this application. I am not sure they are ready for 2019. They are not ready for this. Are not for 2019.
All right, thank you, sir. We'll just take one call more for the day.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Who's on the line?
I like to look the night and I'm calling for my baby.
Thank you.
All right, those people go to the court because them just understand that they to cover their face, they are dismissing the politician, both of them. So I don't want the people to go and look at their country. The same thing happened in the Dele, where your family jump from the neighbors together. The same thing is, all this, what is the problem of the Labour Party? If you tell you that, go back to the structure. Let's go and explain the sector. Whether it's the question and the and state, because you always have problems. You have problems, you say you don't deliver. Those people in the other people working something, you don't believe on you. You turn the party to top and top party. It is you in this system. Just to try to think that you are doing. That is why you are fighting each other. You don't use it. You are fighting together. You don't have any sense for the debate. This is at all. You don't have.
I think we can add messages street and
Okay,
we'll come back
because of
to
our time, we
guess.
won't be able to
Okay.
take any more messages and tweets. Let's have your final take. Let's start with you, Comrade Arabambi. Your final position before we call it a day.
Well, thank you for all the contributors. For Ogun State Labour Party, if we come on board, we intend to introduce the free education
Arabambi.
and backing. No, you know.
Yes, that's not the time yet.
Yeah,
that's not why we are here.
What we are criticizing is what we intend to write.
The INEC timetable is there. We are talking of today's issues. INEC timetable is clear. But,
As a party, the internal squabbles, the wrangling, and your projections. What is the way forward? Are you planning to work together?
Will you still be able to work together?
That is the
Will you reach a common front?
Now, one thing is sacrosanct. When the matter is in court until when it is decided, then, as the father of all, I think I know what to do.
All right, Comrade.
Because I'm his father.
Thank you very much. To the good people that are listening to us over there, we want to thank everybody for your time. I want to thank you for even all the contributions that we have received. I want to say this loud and clear to Ogun State people that Ogun State will be rescued. And if any political party as small, as big as Labour Party is, should come here that they want to do it all alone, is a lie. There's going to be a coalition of forces, and Ogun State people should look forward to that. And we are ready to join hands and work together as a party, even with my friend, because there is no permanent enemy in politics. It is permanent interest. What we are after is that Ogun State people should be rescued. That there are some people that can do it better. The workers' life can get better. The life of our students can get better. And even every one of us can have a better life. We can have life abundance for everybody.
All right, thank you. Life abundance for everybody, and trust us, the voice of the people. Rock City 101.9 FM will always be on your side and keeping pace up with you. Yes, trust us. We don't hide under anything. We are not afraid to get into it once the issue is germane. I say thank you everybody who joined us. God bless you all. God bless Nigeria and God bless Rock City. Dele, Ayodo is my name.
I want to say Thank you for honoring our invitations, Comrade Olaposi Oginni. Thank you for coming. And of course, Comrade Arabambi.
Tobi, before they go, it's important. Let's see them shake hands. And they're praising each other. All right.
Work together again as friends and brothers. All right, have a wonderful day. I am Tobi Joseph. Good morning.